Welcome back to the Blowout Blog. I'm your host. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Diana.
How are you doing?
Good. Still training.
How's it going?
Not good. Not good now. Earlier I was like, yeah, we're doing great.
It's literally so easy for me.
And now I'm like, oh.
You're like, I think I'm a runner. Like, I'm just an Olympian.
Yeah.
And now?
Me, see, delusional.
Period. But that's a good thing.
I think I can do anything.
You can. I was just telling Mitchell, I'm delusional about everything I do too.
Yeah.
That's why we're such good friends.
I know.
Because we'll be like, do you want to do this? Hell yeah, let's do it. And then we'll be like, and we're going to be so successful. Everyone's going to listen.
It's not that hard.
What? Like it's hard?
No, I told,
yes.
Okay, so after this marathon
I love that.
too.
Maybe that's why we get along so well.
I think so.
We believe in each other.
But I was telling, okay, so like, I'm the one that wanted to do the marathon, right? So Brian was like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
He's doing all good.
Then, yeah, he's doing better than me now. And I'm like a little pissed, but whatever. Good for him.
Whatever.
No, and then I did tell him, like, after the marathon, let's do a triathlon. Like,
Stop.
we can do it. It's not that hard.
So we have to bike and swim. Like, I'm a really good swimmer.
Okay, see, you know what's funny, though, is that, like, I'm doing the marathon, and I actually like biking and swimming so much more. So you would think I would do something with that before I did a marathon, but
would you do the triathlete where they do it in the ocean, or would you go into a pool? Because have you seen they do both?
No, I always thought it was the ocean.
I think they've had some like close.
So apparently ocean, because I think it's only in an ocean.
You're like,
in my head.
Oh, you should go to like
go
somewhere fun, like Hawaii, and do a triathlon or something.
Well, I know fun. Even like I do. Let's see how this marathon goes, and I would
okay,
like
let's not get crazy.
Well, because after this marathon, I want to do more half marathons like throughout the year, and then I do want to. There's a marathon in Hawaii. I don't know if it's one of the other islands or stuff, but I'm just going to say Hawaii. But it is out there. So I was like, ooh, that'd be so much fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah. But
depending on when you went, it might be a little humid.
December.
Oh, it'd be great.
It's December.
Oh, that would be
December.
Fun. You're like, I already know. We are not doing it in July.
Yeah, I've seen it already on TikTok like so many times. So that's why I'm like,
fun.
Mm-hmm. We want to do. I know Brian wants to do the one in Mexico City. Yeah, I will go. I'll be there.
Go, friend, go.
Mitch, we have to go on vacation and support Diana.
We must go to Hawaii. Mexico City, that'd be fun too.
Yeah,
there's like a lot of really
their
cool
medals are really cool too. Like me and Brian too will be like. I feel like the medal can be okay if the destination's like cool, you know?
I love that you care about the medal.
Yeah, but also like the medal like has to look cool. Because my sister's gonna do the Long Beach half.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, oh, you guys want to do it? And I was like, yeah, like we've already done a marathon. Like half easy. And then I looked at the price and I was it's kind of expensive. And then I was like, and then I looked at the medal. I was like, I don't really like the medals. I don't think we're going to do it.
Did you see the guy on TikTok? Excuse me. Did you see the guy on TikTok? And his wife woke him up the day before and was like, you always said that you could do a marathon without training. I signed you up for a marathon. It's tomorrow.
Stop.
Like, let's go get your shoes. Let's make sure we get your water, right? Because we don't want to like, you do need certain stuff for a marathon.
Yeah.
So they did it, and he did it.
Stop. That shit piss. Honestly, men piss me off sometimes.
And he was not fit. He did not work out.
You know what? I better finish because that's my worry right now. I didn't know there was a cutoff time of 6 hours. And I told Brian, I was like, I think I'm going to do 6 hours.
If you do 6 hours, even a speed walk would be 6 hours, right?
No, absolutely not. But that's why I was like 6, because I had it in my head 6 hours.
Okay.
So I was like realistic. Like if they gave us 7 hours, I'd be like, yeah, I got it.
What minute mile is 6 hours?
It's like 13, I want to say.
Oh, okay. So like a
But
jog,
I'm like at 12:30.
Like
yeah. So I'm like at that like cusp of like almost not.
So you're very
and that's
now?
what's freaking me
so
out.
What happens when they cut off? They'll be like, okay, it's over.
So there's I didn't know this, and then someone on TikTok, this is their job, what they do. They're like, it's called like a sweeper or something, and they pretty much get all the people in the back where like, you're not going to finish in time. Like,
how embarrassing. Like,
yes!
Go ahead and just be done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're like, well, what? Run away from this?
So I have to make sure I'm not the last person. And then that's what I didn't understand, because I didn't know this, because I've seen some where they're like, oh, the last person to finish the marathon. And it's like all nighttime.
Oh, yeah.
Like this old man and stuff. I was like, so why does the old man get all this time?
Yeah,
but
why
not
the
me?
sweeper sweep him?
All funny, dude.
You're like so mad.
Yes.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I was telling Brian, I was like, do you think I should just do the half instead? Like, you do the full and I'll do the half. No. And he's like, no, he kind of like, I think he wasn't trying to like make me feel bad or like push me too much. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I was just, and then later I was like, no, I think I'll be fine. I have to do it. Like, there's no way I cannot not do it. Mm-hmm. And he's all, there you go.
Oh man. Sometimes, even us lose. We
get a little, no, for sure.
We'll be like, I don't know. Because we're so delusional. Mm-hmm. We'll be like, it'll be easy.
Yeah, ooh, maybe I overthought this. Because there's also this thing. So I was telling another client about like how I was going to do the marathon and how I was going to do it in San Fran. She told me apparently there's this thing where like people will literally try to swim like from Alcatraz to shore.
It's called the shark swim or something like that. The shark something.
And I told her, I was like, I want to do it. She said it and I was like, I can do it. I can totally do it. I was like, I love swimming. I love being in the water. I was like, I just gotta practice. I'll be in the pool all the time.
That's the point. It's shark infested water.
That's scary. Wait, but
it's called the shark swim.
But they won't let me die, right?
Oh yeah, they'll tell the shark, please don't eat her.
Yeah. Well, wasn't there like boats around you? Like,
but have you never watched an episode of Shark Week?
No.
They can't. If it's gonna get you, it's gonna get you. A shark is bigger than this room. But
don't sharks like not really attack humans?
Depending the shark.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
No, I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm just saying
if there's a bull shark in the water, bull sharks very mean. They will. Great whites typically don't. I know that's the ones that we have mostly of.
So which ones are the ones in San Fran? Is there bull sharks in San Fran?
Could be. Or tiger sharks. Tiger sharks too will attack. They'll eat anything. The tiger shark's the one that...
You need to do a research for me and tell me what is the percentage and what sharks are mostly in the San Fran.
Yeah, that's what we need to figure out. Because the percentage is low because what is it you have? I think you have a better chance of being struck by lightning than being eaten by a shark.
Which I feel like I almost did get struck by lightning when I did one of my runs. So
things are not looking good for you.
I can't win a damn raffle, but I will get struck by lightning.
I can't believe you're trying to tell you about the sharks. That's the whole point of the swim.
No, that's scary. Oh.
You're like, I don't like this anymore. Do you know they call great white sharks puppies of the sea?
No, but that's cute.
Because great white sharks typically don't. Humans are not on their menu. They do eat. They typically spit them out though. But I was watching a shark
bite and
one.
Spit.
Yeah, because we really don't like us. Sorry, we're debony.
Literally a puppy though. When they get that little nibbling.
But we were doing it. A shark is definitely bigger than this room.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I even tell Brian like I'm never gonna go on a cruise because I don't fuck with the ocean. Like I love the ocean. I will be there, but I respect the ocean.
All the way across it.
Yeah, apparently I'll swim though. And now I'm like, Diana, hello, that does not make sense.
We don't do that with the ocean.
But I'm just swimming, trying to be one with it. I'm not like on a boat. I would call it pollution and all this stuff.
I would say it's pollution. That's fair.
So
I mean, I go on a cruise, but that's fair.
I know, but it's so scary being in the middle. I tell Brian too. I was like, you don't know what's under you. I was like, and he's like, but like, it's fine. It's a big ass boat. And I was like, yeah, but you don't know if something under you is bigger than the boat.
True that.
You don't even how much of the ocean have we actually discovered?
I think it's like 2%, something crazy. We have discovered more of space than the ocean.
Yes. So
NASA, did you know NASA started out in the ocean?
No.
And then I don't know with the conversation, but like, fuck that. Went to space.
That's
the ocean
crazy.
Too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, so I have mad respect for the ocean.
What if Megalodon's down there?
I'm like, anything's possible.
Mosasaurus.
I was like, do you know how big whales are? Like, I'm sure there's something bigger than a whale all the way down there. Deep. If it wants to come out,
it will.
Yep. Done.
I do agree.
I also say, like, tsunamis. Like, how do you know if a tsunami's not going to happen while you're there on the boat?
You don't.
Exactly. And that's why I'm like,
couldn't catch me on the tsunami.
Maybe on the shore, enjoying my beach life, but not in the middle of the ocean.
Imagine that'd be scary.
That's my fear. I love it. I'm a water girl, but it's scary.
I will look up what sharks are in the San Franciscan Ocean.
I know, because now I'm thinking, I'm like, is there a triathlon in San Fran?
Because I think that was the point of Alcatraz too, also being like if the people got out,
they'll just get eaten.
It was the ocean and it was the sharks.
Because I know the water's really cold too. Like people say that.
Yes. That is true. But like if you're trying to escape Alcatraz, you don't care if it's cold. You're running on adrenaline, baby.
Yeah.
But I think it's also
I'll be running on adrenaline with the sharks alone. That's what I say with the marathon because we like crossed the Golden Gate Bridge. And I'm scared of bridges. Which is funny. Okay, so tell me why this is dumb. So like the reason I wanted to do the San Fran Marathon was because we go through the bridge, and granted for me that's another whole sentimental thing, but like that was one of the reasons. But I'm also terrified of like bridges. Not like, well, I am scared of heights, but also like bridges freak me out because back again, I don't know if something's gonna happen. What if an earthquake happens while I'm on it? Like what if it falls apart? Like what if something, I know it's not likely, but what if it does happen when I'm on it?
What if you trip and fall off?
Yes, exactly. Well, thankfully they have the nets now. They didn't before though.
Awkward.
Yeah. So yeah, I told him, I was like, I'm gonna be on adrenaline during that part, and like I'm gonna be like, okay, let's go.
That one's gonna be like a 6-minute mile, the fastest woman in the world.
And the good thing is that going there is like, I'm gonna be on like mile 6 starting going across. You like go through the little the other side, wherever that is, and then coming back once you finish that part, you're already like halfway done with the marathon.
Well, that's nice.
So I was like, I think me being scared of the bridge will actually help me. Give me a little.
That's funny. Okay, I want to talk about now that we're done with the sharks.
Now that we're done, yeah. Sorry. We got a little sidetracked
I know.
Right now.
It was so interesting, though. Don't get me started on sharks. People's like boundaries in the hair world. I feel like there's so many different. I think it's like you typically. I mean, you could do it obviously stylist to stylist, stylist to owner, but I feel like the relationship between stylist and client is getting a little crazy these days. It is, in my opinion.
No,
do whatever works for you, people. Personally, I think so.
No, I agree. I think it's a hard balance.
It is
as well.
Because I think like as stylists, like it's so fun that we get to like be with people and like love our clients and like you do them for so long. I mean, you did a client for until they died, you know, not like from the beginning of his life, but you saw him not too long and then you saw his family and you just like experience clients on such a deeper level than I think a lot of jobs. Yeah. And then you have things like people like, for one instance, they say with boundaries is the cancellation policy being like so strict. Yeah. And like they'll charge you like 50% of your service if you cancel, right? Yeah. But I mean, I had a cancellation policy in place, but I'm not going to lie. I didn't follow it like perfectly. Yeah. Because I feel like
I'm kind of the same.
Life happens, right?
I'm the same.
Unless you're a serial canceller. Yes. If you do it more than like 1-2 times a year.
There's like certain, it's funny because I feel like you do pick up on people's patterns. You do. You know the clients that like, oh, something really did happen and they had to cancel last minute, where it's like, and you've been my client for so long, you've never done this to me before. Like, I'll be like, okay, it's fine, whatever.
I agree. Or like, oh, my kid's sick. Like, I have kids. I know how it is. Like, oh, I'm sick. I'm like, oh, no, stay home. I don't want to get sick.
No, for sure.
Don't come.
Yeah. And then there's like the clients who are like,
you look at them on your book.
They do it all the time. Like, I don't know if she's going to show up.
Yeah. You're like, I should really post this just in case.
Yeah. Or, they're going to be late. There's the late too.
Unless they tell me I don't have to blow dry their hair.
Yeah,
then
I mean, there's
kind of down depending
Yeah.
on what the service is. If it's a touch up, I know how your hair is gonna look. Just let me not blow dry it. That's fine. You could be 15
Yeah.
minutes late. But if it's a balayage, like I want to blow dry it, I need to make sure it looks good.
Yeah.
But now you're 30 minutes late. That's my blow dry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you're like, it kind of depends too. Like if you're my last client, like I do have time to blow dry you after.
Oh man,
but also sometimes you're like late. It's
you're
like
pissing me off.
Yes, and you're like, I don't want to blow dry because I want to go home now.
You know what? Who never gets charged of cancellation? My last client who cancels.
If you're the last client, you don't get a cancellation fee
because
we're like,
say less. Bye. Oh, you know what's the best one? Like the last client on a Saturday. You're like,
yeah, or if they don't,
girl, don't worry about it.
They no show you. You're like, okay.
No, it's like really good when it's like a haircut or something that wasn't even a big deal.
I've had it happen with the blow dry.
You're not even that mad.
Yeah.
Oh, blow dry kind of mad though because like the service only takes me 45 minutes.
Yeah,
and I have to wait 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So that one kind of pisses me off.
I kind of did it. Well, this was with someone that would go in for a blow dry all the time.
Who would walk in for a blow dry?
No.
Oh,
she would be my regular. Yeah.
And she was always your last one, right?
Yeah. And she was always my last one. She always wanted to be last. And then I was like, okay. And then one time she didn't. She hadn't shown up yet. She was
always late.
Sometimes. Not always, but she had it. But that time, I can't remember if I had something to do or I just was like, no, not today. Actually, she probably was late for a few times already. And I was like, no. So she like came and she calls me. I think she was already like 20 minutes late. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Like I thought the appointment was at this time or something. Can you still take me? And I was like,
reminders.
Yeah. So then she's like, can you still take me? And I was like, no, I can't. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's when the boundaries, like you do have to be stronger, right? This person was trying, like kind of just took advantage of the kindness of always take them, like, don't worry about it. 15 minutes, 15 minutes. But it's like, dude, I'm on time to mine. You were really good with being on time. I feel like you're good on your time.
Yeah, I get anxiety not being on time. And I feel like I always give myself a little extra time.
Yeah.
Because also granted, like I think I like giving myself that extra time because I do have to clean up.
That's true.
And I feel like some people don't consider that. Yeah. And then I'm like, and then I'm like, there are appointments at 10 and I'm starting at 10:10. And then I'm like, ooh.
Sorry.
And then the next person gets behind and the next person. Yeah. I think that's actually what happens to some people. So I like to give myself that extra time.
I agree. I feel like if I leave, if I finish early, I could eat. I like sitting down to eat.
No.
I hate rushing.
For sure.
I love a little 20-minute break.
Well, that's the hard thing too, right? Like being a hairstylist, like finding that time to eat.
There's some days I know you didn't eat a lot of times.
I still don't eat a lot of times.
But it's just like, oh, man, if I can't sit down to eat, I don't want to rush and scarf this down.
Yeah. Well, okay. So see, now that I'm thinking, like, realistically, I feel like that's more of a boundary you should have for yourself versus how strict people get about these cancellations and things like that. Like you should be telling yourself like, no, I need to make my time to eat. You know, like it's even so if important.
It's just like 10 or not 10 minutes, like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need a full hour or anything. Like don't double book the one client, the one touch up. Then you have 40 minutes.
Like it's not, well, that probably goes back to the whole trying to make money, right? Trying to make the most and stuff. Like,
and I get that too. That's what, like, we understand it. That's what's so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get that. But you do need to eat. I agree with you. And there's so many, like you see it, they just scarf it down.
Yeah.
I've been there. I've totally been there where you're just
we've all done it.
Hungry, but you know, you're like, this 5 minutes is when I have time to eat.
Yeah.
This is it.
No, for sure. Actually, that was probably one of the hardest things about me in like marathon training was finding the time, like being at work, trying to eat, and then having to go run after.
Yeah, because you have to have the energy to go run.
Yeah.
And then the timing has to be pretty strict too, right? Like you can't eat carbs 8 hours before. That's because the carbs are for quick energy. So I'm sure you need to do it closer to your run.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's kind of still...
I get a little of that energy.
Well, because I didn't really like time my carbs and stuff like that because like even with Steph, like sometimes I would go eat with her and she'd be like, oh, well, you're going to go running. Because I think I told her once like, oh, I was trying not to like double carb my meals and stuff.
Oh,
and so like I had pita bread and rice. And then she's like, well, you're going to go running later. Like, it's fine. And I was like, you're right.
Period. You're right.
So I
you know what?
and enjoyed
Give me
my
another
food.
pita bread.
Yeah, but so I never really timed them like that and stuff. But just fueling myself in general, I am guilty of not doing it. Mm-hmm. So I guess I have to create the own boundary for myself. Me calling myself out.
Dang. I just hurt my own feelings.
Yeah. I was like, wait, hit me.
No, it's hard that no-shows. I don't have any sympathy for no-shows.
Yeah.
If you text me, even if you text me an hour before, you're still going to piss me off.
Yeah.
But you won't piss me off as much as the no-show.
Well, I've had the people that text me the time of their appointment.
What time's my appointment?
No. Like the time of when they're supposed to be sitting in my chair. Uh-huh. Oh, I can't make it.
You're like, this counts as a no-show.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
What? Again, like even an hour before would have been helpful.
Because I've had someone tell me, oh, I woke up sick. I can't make it. Like they were my first appointment. Uh-huh. And I'm like, it's 9. Like you were supposed to be here. Like you couldn't tell me at like.
You didn't set your alarm at
least
8?
At 8:30.
Yeah.
Like
yes, that's true.
You would have been late still, but
that's what makes me mad too. Because I'm like, you should have known that you were coming at 9. So you set your alarm for, like you said, even 8:30.
Yeah.
So why didn't you text? Why are you waking up at the time that you're supposed to be here?
Yeah.
That's fine if you woke up sick.
I feel like those are when you like question people, right? Because to me, like that client actually never was always on time.
Okay.
So that
one
then
you trusted her, right?
Yeah. But it was weird because I was like, but why would you send it right at your, like if your excuse is that you're sick, like you already woke up a while ago. Unless it would have been different, I guess, if they said, I just woke up, totally slept in, but I woke up feeling sick, like blah, blah, blah. But all they said was like, oh, I can't make it. I'm sick. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sick.
Can't go out. I'm sick.
Oh, yeah. It would be so. And I just think, oh, man, I can't with a no-call, no-show.
Yeah. Those are.
Can't. Charge their ass.
Yeah.
Charge them. Double. It's just so frustrating. I'm like, why didn't you just text me?
Yeah.
Please. It's just so rude. Like, how are you going to not call or show up?
Yeah. That's crazy. It's true. I've done the cancellation one for, I feel like, new clients also.
Kind of to set the tone with them, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, you can't be.
Because I did actually recently, like when I told you I took that business class, we were talking about boundaries and stuff, and we did kind of set like a
She's very
policy
strict
for me
with her business. So.
No, for sure, and I think it's great. I'm a little still like
I agree because I think everybody runs their business different.
Yeah,
and I think, but I do think that some people take their policies very far.
Yeah, no,
and
for
forget,
sure.
Like we're still in the service industry. Yeah. Like we're still.
People are still humans. Stuff happens.
I'm going to have to cancel one day. One day I am. I'm going to be sick.
Well, I've heard people too where they say like, okay, well, if my hairstylist / person, whatever, like is going to be this strict about their policies, like what about when they're running behind type of thing?
It's true though. And some people do run really behind. Like, 20, 30 minutes.
Honestly,
I've texted people like, girl, I'm sorry, I'm running 45 minutes behind.
That, and honestly, I think that's part of the reason why I don't like being behind on my time, because you
respect their time.
Irks me when it happens to me. And like I said, I love my clients. I respect them. So I'm not going to, if I don't like it done to me, like why would I do it to them? Have I had my times? Of course it happens. And that's what I mean. Like if I'm okay with like I had my nail person and he would be late all the time. And I'm not even saying like 5-10 minutes, like an hour. I would be sitting there. And
sitting you. So it's like, why didn't you just text me even?
Yeah, even then. But, and it just
it's not
like.
better, but it is. It's not better, but it's better, right? Like, at least I wouldn't be wasting my time. I would go grab a bite and go do something rather than sit here and do nothing.
Yeah, and that's what kind of got me to not go to him anymore. But
that's a hot take, huh? Like, and I'm sure that's a lot of people. Like, they'll stop going because they just like they do beautiful. I feel like you've probably heard it too. Like they do beautiful hair, but they just like we're always late.
Yeah. Well, that's literally how my nail person went.
You love how your nails looked, huh?
I loved how my nails. That's when I was getting like my coffin nails, long nails, acrylics,
and I feel like you're so picky with stuff like that.
Yes, and I like. he was the first person where I was consistently going every like 2 to 3 weeks. And like I liked it because they wouldn't lift super easily. Because our hands are in water, so they just lift easily and stuff. But they like stayed to the T. They looked beautiful, like great, and I was going super consistent. And then I got annoyed and I was like, I'm done. And then I tried going.
Every time, right?
Yeah, and then I tried going. I stopped during like the COVID shutdowns and everything. And then I went back once. And I just, no, he actually did take me on time. But I don't know, the vibe was just different. And I was like,
post-COVID was weird too, like right after.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was that or if it was just me still being a little bitter or like, I don't know. It was just the energy wasn't the same. So I was like, no, I'm good. So now my nails are nice and plain and.
Don't look at them.
Same. Hiding them.
Same. Yeah, but it's hard with it. It's hard owning a micro business.
It is. And I don't know. I feel like it's like in everything in life, right? You have your boundaries, even with like relationships, like with your significant other. There's certain things you obviously don't want them to do. There's certain times where, people are being people. And like I personally, I'll call myself out. Like I tell Brian, I'm like, if we're like having a disagreement or whatever, and like his voice starts to come up a little bit, I'm like, okay, you need to bring it down a notch.
No, you're not talking to me like that.
Yeah. But like, I get it. Like in frustration, like it happens sometimes because then I'll do the same thing to him. And then he's like, okay, like, look at how you're talking to me too. And then I'm like, stop yelling at me. He's like, well, you're yelling at me right now. And I'm like, oh,
I'm just talking loud.
I'm like, yeah, I actually won't say, I'm not that person that'll be like, no, I'm not, like, and I'm like,
Mitchell will say, I'm
okay,
yelling,
sorry.
But I don't feel like I am. I think I just have an attitude. Yeah. But that's not my fault. It's literally not.
It just comes out.
It does. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'll be like, your sound's kind of sassy. I'm like, do I? Weird.
Great.
I didn't know that. I'm trying to think any other things I've seen like that people have. I feel like the cancellation policy is a big one. I think just the boundaries of having like shitty clients, right? Like,
yeah.
When to fire people.
Mm-hmm.
When they're just,
I have a hard, me, I have a hard time with that one.
Yeah, and sometimes we need it. Sometimes it ain't working.
No, it's true. I have like, there's that one.
I'll say you have one that I can think of for sure. They already gone. They were in the old salon.
Yeah.
The one that called all the time. And you always said you'd fire her.
Yes, this is the last time. This is the last time.
Like, she hasn't called in a while. And every time we said she hasn't called in a while, she called. Maybe you thought of her because like your body knew that it was time for her highlights.
Yeah.
It is hard.
And I always tried avoiding. I remember after COVID, like when things opened back up, I was trying not to book her again, but then she like kept calling the salon.
Yeah, she would be like, I'll just ignore her text and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But then she called the salon.
Yeah. And I think that one annoyed me after though, because like she started like, when I moved to the suite and she found out I did and I didn't tell her anything, she was like, why didn't she tell me? And blah, blah, blah.
Girl, that was on purpose.
Yeah. But then she was like, because one of the girls took her at the salon, right? And she messaged me after and was like, yeah, but then she kept saying that like you never did her hair right and that it never came out the way exactly how she wanted it and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, then why does she want to keep coming to me then? Like, why is she complaining?
Yeah. Like she went to you forever.
Yeah, and I was like, then why is she complaining that I didn't tell her? Like now she has the opportunity to like go to someone else.
Clean break.
Yeah.
We don't have to hurt each other's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh no.
But she was upset. So I was like, I don't know, girl. I don't know which one you want.
Keep her. Please, for the love of God, I don't want her.
I actually don't even know what happened. I'm kind of curious to know. Because that stylist, how they left the salon too, and then they went back and then they left again. So now I'm curious, like, who ended up taking her? Like, if she went to like another salon after.
Jeez Louise. I don't know. She didn't.
But yeah.
There's so much. There's a lot to my business, bro. But I think it just makes you, I think when you keep boundaries like with, like times and stuff, I do think you become less bitter when doing your job. Because I feel like you see a lot of people burnt out, but it's a lot of these people who like let a lot of shit fly.
No, for sure.
Like people being always late. Like I said, I feel like I'm pretty lax with my policy, but like, when people are always late, maybe I won't charge them a cancellation, but I'll charge them a deposit.
Yeah.
I'll be like, this is non-refundable, non-exchangeable, transferable.
Yeah.
This will go towards your service, but this is it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean too. Like even like with new clients, like when I've had recently, I had a new client reached out, we booked her and stuff, and then she had to cancel last minute. And I was like, okay, well, like if you want to cancel it, because she like told me literally like the day of, I think like an hour before. So I was like, hey, well, if you want to like schedule again, like you have to
do a new deposit.
You
send a whole policy to people, so they be knowing.
Yeah. So I was like, you need to do a new deposit to be able to book it and stuff. And she just never messaged me again. And I was like, okay.
So you got to keep her deposit? Mm-hmm. Did she give you a deposit or no?
Yeah. But then the other, like to book again, like was another one. And then she was.
So she just lost her deposit?
Yeah. Yeah. That's so wild. She just never messaged me again. And I was like, okay.
I know it's crazy when they won't. Well, this one, obviously she did. Gave up her deposit. But I'm like, if you're not planning on no showing me, why can't you leave a deposit?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, because I'm not. This isn't like a fee. It goes towards your service.
Yeah.
So, are you planning on being here? Possibly, because I know I'll leave a deposit because I'll be there.
Yeah,
that's
no for sure.
That means girl math. When I go in, it's $50 cheaper.
Yes, exactly.
I never spent the money.
Great.
It's like a payment plan.
No, literally.
That's funny.
Yeah, and I mean. Yeah, I don't know. People are weird sometimes, but there's just a lot of boundaries. And I feel like when it comes to doing hair, though, it's crazy because it's like there's boundaries with your clients. There's boundaries you have to put up for yourself. Like I said, like making sure you eat. There's boundaries that you have to have with your employer and stuff. And the salon that you're at, there's boundaries you have to have with probably your coworkers and stuff. Like, literally everybody. It's just everyone.
The boundaries with like your coworkers, clients. Like, can you be chit chatting with them? I know some people don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Some people don't like the whole like my client going to you and stuff, and some people don't care. You know me. I'm like, go to Nicole. I also don't care. But I think it's just like the respect of like at least asking. I feel like we're really good at that. Right? You know, like at least asking.
Hey, girl, you're especially when I reception and be like, oh, this person. They really need to go get their roots done this day because they have an event. Like,
yeah.
They're literally a 6NN, like a light brown.
Yeah.
So can they just go to so-and-so?
Yeah. Or, you know, some people want to like make the money and do everything, but they don't really know how to do something, but they'll just do it still also. Yeah. Oh, and I feel like Brian had just told me, he's all like, how one of his friends with like their old barber and stuff, they would go to one person to like cut the sides and then the other one to braid it. But then he's like, oh, but like, I don't know why I didn't just go to the other barber that knows how to braid and he could have done everything. But I was like, honestly, like I wouldn't have gotten pissed because I was like, there's times Nicole didn't do something and like, you know, she had that client go to me for their extensions and she would do her color. I'm not over here bitter. Like, why don't you just come to me and get your color and extensions done? But like, I also like.
What if you just like how they do it better?
Yeah. Like, it's literally not that personal. It's not.
And I think some people just don't realize it. Or they like the person, right? Like, they like their favorite person. They want to support their business. They just don't like how they do something else. So they'll go somewhere else. But they want to go for the haircut because they like the person.
Yeah.
Because I think that was the client we had with an extension. Like, I didn't do anything crazy on her. We just had a really good relationship. Yeah, so I feel like she enjoyed going to both of us. Yeah. Like, it was fun for her to talk to both of us.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, it's literally not that deep. And like,
it's people fine. Think too far.
Yeah.
They hurt their own feelings.
Because it's also like, I feel like, for example, like Bola did my hair for the longest, like color extensions, everything. And then after a while, I just started going to you. But it's like we worked together. We were always there. It was more convenient. She didn't live there. It was hard because, like, you know, if we wanted to hang out, like, you'd be like, oh, let's do each other's hair. But then it's like sometimes you just want to go out and eat with your girl instead of, like, making her work on your hair, you know?
I agree.
So it's, like, easier.
These people are crazy. I think that's all I got about boundaries. You?
Yeah, I think that's
follow your boundaries. Follow your heart.
Yeah, just do what you. Yeah, do what you feel like is the best for you. Whatever works. Everyone's different. So
some people have no love, but they do good hair. So maybe it's worth it.
As long as your business is thriving, like, literally, who cares?
Oh my gosh, the next time we see you, you'll be a marathoner.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. So good luck. Godspeed.
Thanks.
I can't wait to talk about it.
I'm scared. You guys got my delusional, like, can I not?
No,
I can swim,
You're
all
this
stuff.
You
and
got
now
this.
I'm like, okay, next time.
You got this.
It'll be done.
It'll be done.
Let's see.
See you next time.
Alrighty, bye.